Hey guys, welcome to the video, or if you're new here, welcome aboard. Today I'm going to teach you how to metal detect like a pro, or at the very least help you find something that's not just trash. So grab your gear, something to write with, and let's get right into it. Maybe we'll even stumble upon some pirate treasure, Captain Jack Sparrow style.
What are you doing? No, what are you doing? What are you doing? No!
Alright, let's talk about picking your metal detector. It's a lot like picking a starter Pokemon. Whether you go with Bulbasaur, Squirtle, or Charmander, you need to do a little research and, really see which one fits best for you. You want something reliable, but not too complicated. For beginners, I recommend getting the best metal detector you can afford. The more you spend, the better the quality. Some are really good at taking out, unwanted metals, trash, things like that. But that can get a little bit more expensive. The bottom of the line, intro level metal detectors, they will get the job done. Alright, so you've got your metal detector. Awesome. Just like Batman needs his utility belt, you're going to need some extra tools to go and start digging. First, grab yourself a good digging tool, not some spoon from your kitchen. I recommend you get a long shovel or a small trowel like this to dig holes and plugs in the dirt and the sand. Helps a ton when it comes to finding that deeper treasure. Then you're going to want gloves, because let's be real, you don't know what's buried out there. There could be needles or glass and even knives. We're not trying to reenact Fear Factor here.
The water is rising, feel it. It's coming.
Next, you're probably going to want to pick up a pinpointer. It's not necessary, but it does help a lot. I don't think I would go out there without it. It's the Robin to your Batman or the Chewbacca to your Han Solo. This thing helps you find the treasure almost every time. I've gone through a couple pinpointers and I've started with one off Amazon, real simple. Gets the job done, just not that durable. If it's submerged at all, most of those are going to break. The batteries are going to corrode and all that. I upgraded to the MineLab Profine 35. I recommend this one. There's some other really good ones on the market. But yeah, I would definitely get one. Finally, you're going to want a carrying pouch. This is where you can get a little creative. You can use anything from a shopping bag to a Ziploc bag, anything really. I tend to just use a good backpack. Tends to be able to fit a lot of the smaller equipment and waters, food, snacks, because sometimes you're out there for hours. Really just whatever your style is or whatever you have laying around will do just fine. So, in this modern age where everything seems to have been discovered, where would one go to go treasure hunting? It's really up to you. You can get, super fancy and go to historical sites. You can go to your local park, beach. You will find stuff. Trust me, you will find stuff. Okay, you've got your metal detector, you're in your spot, now let's find some treasure. Okay, you've turned it on, you've played with the settings, now you need to learn how to use it. Think of it like the world's slowest lightsaber fight. You want to keep the coil low to the ground, almost skimming the ground, not exactly dragging, but think about it. The farther away the coil is from the ground, the harder it'll be to get that signal. It only measures so deep with where it can detect. So if you're having it way up here as opposed to way down there, your chances are going to be a lot better keeping it nice and stable, flat to the ground. You don't want the swing motion because again, on those upswings and downswings, there's this whole area right here that you're missing, and that could be the gold. All right, the best part, you hear that glorious beep, you know you're about to find something good. Now you've got to dig, but don't go all Thor with his hammer swinging it around. You're not trying to summon lightning. Start by carefully digging with your shovel or your trowel. Like an archaeologist, sweeping away the find, right? You don't want to destroy that fossil or, in our case, meteorite or coin, scratch that valuable. You want to kind of be mindful of that so that when you do find something really great, you have the opportunity to hold on to it, as a memento, or sell it, or whatever you want to do. Once you've dug a hole and you feel confident, you've scanned it with your metal detector, you know it's either in your pile or in the ground still where your hole is, that's when you whip out the pinpointer. This is, again, a great tool to zone in on the exact location of that metal object. Pro tip, you do not want to try to dig with it. It's very tempting to, get real rough with it and just scrape around. I'm guilty of this, but it does damage the equipment and it can mess with the readings over time, especially if you're going out there every weekend, every day. I would not recommend that. When you do find that really, really, really cool object, jewelry, coin, you're hooked. First find I ever got, I was hooked and made me want to do this all the time. Alright, you've got your treasure, but it probably looks a little worse for wear. Who knows how long it's been down there? It's probably been on every season of The Walking Dead.
Don't. Please don't.
Give me the downbeat, Mastro!
Start with the soft brush or a spritzer bottle and really delicately clean the item off. You don't need to go crazy with chemicals, some Breaking Bad episode.
Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on! Ah!
Imagine that object is like your favorite vinyl. Very pristine. You don't want to even risk scratching that thing because then it's practically useless. One of my favorite parts about the whole process is once you actually clean it up, you know what it is, you get to look it up, go on eBay, just look it up into Google and see how much it goes for. You'd be surprised what some coins are worth. You may just think it's a penny, but it could be worth 10 grand, 100 grand. It's not unheard of. So every kind of coin find is a fun one. Jewelry, it's always fun to try to see if it's real or not, and that's like the best part. Whether you find amazing treasure or just some random odds and ends, just remember that the real treasure is the adventure. I know it's cheesy, but it is really just fun to be out there. It's just like the Goonies. Go out there, have some fun. Don't forget to comment any of your finds that you guys come across. I would love to hear if any of these tips helped you. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button and subscribe, because I'm going to be posting more videos like this with deeper tips, more advice, as well as my own personal adventures along the way. Who knows, maybe we'll find that treasure that even Indiana Jones is envious of.